Dear viewers at home, you are welcome to another wonderful session on Viewpoints. And the topic we are treating today is words and its inner strength. The inner strength in every spoken word. I read from the book of John chapter 21 verse 23. And it says, Then went this saying abroad among the brethren, that disciple should not die. Yet Jesus did not say unto him, he shall not die. But Jesus said, if I will that eternity like come, what is that for you? Jesus was telling the disciple that if I will that this person tarry till I come, what is that to you? Actually, something happened here. That the disciples were dragging it, they were discussing it, they did not understand. But before we go that, what is word? In a simple form. You know, every spoken word is like a living organism. Every word, they have life in them. Words, they breathe. It can reproduce itself. Words can die. Words can live. Words can germinate, and words can destroy. There are some words that can go to the past and correct errors in the past. There are some words that can go to the future and construct beautiful things in the future. Words are so powerful. Right from the existence of human being in the foundation of the world, words has been working with human being. If you remember, after God created heaven and earth in Genesis chapter 1, it was spoken word that he was releasing. And those words were forming into reality, into tangible things that we could see. So words are so powerful in the life of human being. Back to the story, something happened among the disciples of Jesus. They were all dragging it, they were discussing it. Some people were discouraged that why would Jesus say a particular person will not die until he comes? And he did not say it to others. So when Jesus heard the uproar among them, he now told them, what if I say he should not die? What will that do to you? Meaning it was a contextomy. It was not a word that was intentional. It was actually out of the discussion that Jesus brought it out. Jesus said, what if I said he will not die? And the person the disciples were referring to was John the Beloved. It was the person people were referring to. Now, for Jesus to just say that it was not his intention to say that. It was not his plan to say that. But it was because of the way the disciples were dragging the matter. That was why he said, what if I said he should not die? What will that do for you? It was actually a contextomy. But eventually, that word became life in the life of John the Beloved. We all knew what he went through. When he was poisoned, he did not die. There was a particular time they bundled him into oil that was boiling at high centigrade. John did not die. They took him to the island of Patmos, where there are dangerous animals. Just like an exile, there was nobody with him. He did not die. In fact, it was that island that he received the revelation that we are all reading today. So spoken words, they are powerful. But there is a secret about spoken word. The person that released the word, it matters a lot. If somebody that have higher authority release negative word, if care is not taken, that negative word will come and it will stay. And if somebody with higher authority than the person receiving it speak a positive word, that word will come and stay. Now looking into your life, my viewer at home, what are those words that they have spoken into your ears? Or what are those things you are observing in your life that they are not working, they are not aligned in the right thing? That it is as a result of spoken words somewhere into your life. The best thing and the only way you can use to correct every negative word is just one thing. You need to partner with the source of the word. In the book of John chapter 1 verse 1, it says, in the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and God was the word. When you partner with God, this will enable you to generate power from God, to convert negative words into positive words, and it will help your life to propel into future. How can you partner with God? It is simple, by reading his word and letting the word sink into your heart. That is just the only way. He says, if my word it lives in you, and you are doing my commandments, that I will live in you, and you will ask me something and I will do it. So for you to ask him to correct negative voice in your life, you need to align yourself with him. You need to be partner with him. You need to let that word be living in you, and it will help you. As you are doing this, as you are claiming the word, as you are professing the word, as you are listening to the word, as you are hearing the word, and as you are living in the word, your life will become better. Your life will progress. Your life will become beautiful. In the mighty name of Jesus, so shall it be. Shalom.